Good morning, everybody. Park Rat Pat right here. I am back at the new Permission today. Great stuff out here yesterday, man. I got that Clorox bottle, which was definitely a bucket lister for me. And I got my second thimble ever. The potential out here is phenomenal. There's going to be a lot of trash. Get ready for that. But we're going to keep swinging and digging until those good things start popping up. All right. I'm going to get out there, get it rolling. It's 55 degrees here in Florida. Yikes. So hopefully I don't get frostbite or nothing like that. All right. I'm going to start swinging and digging. I'll catch you at the first hole. Digits twisted. I'll see you when we get there. All right, I'm starting out in the front area here today, and very first target, not too deep, turns out to be a penny. Prettier on one side than on the other, that's for sure. And I don't think I can spot a year. 1988, that works. All right, in the bag it goes. I'll catch it the next one. All right, second good sounding target of the day. Not a quarter, not a problem. Feels like aluminum. That works in my scrap bucket. I don't know about yours. Alright, one of the things I truly enjoy about old properties like this is the variety of mystery pieces. Let me turn the camera around and show you this latest one. Alright, so I was getting a 6-7 signal there, but hey, coming up in the non-ferrous range, let me go for it. I pulled out a few nails and a can top, and this thing, and I cannot for the life of me tell you what it is. I brushed it up. I don't see any writing on it, but somebody out there has got to recognize what this is and what it's from. All right, anybody got any clues? Say so down in the comments. I sure would appreciate it. All right, this is going to be a good property for the park rat. Still in this front section out here. Got a nice signal down there, about 8 inches, and bingo, man. Park rat smacked a buttwheat. That's right. She's in rough shape, but we can get a year off of it. So let's take a look. 1942. That is something special. Already loving it, loving it. Swinging on to the next good target. Okay, I moved around to the back side of the building here. Great little signal down there. And in about 6 inches or so, I got a memorial. Let's see what year, if we can get a year. Man, that thing is toasted. 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 Boy, I wish I was toasted. Let's see. I think that's the year over there. It's 19 something. I can't figure out. Oh well, we throw that one in the pouch. All right, still swinging in this back area. Park rats hit another coin on the day. It's a 1986 dime. I'll take that 10 cent and be totally happy with it. All right, in the pouch, moving on. All right, got that dime over there. Right here, got a banging signal I knew wasn't going to be anything good, but it kind of is. It's a bush can from back in the day, with the actual pull tabs. I know we call those things we find nowadays pull tabs, but they're actually stay tabs. But people still insist on ripping them off. All right, we're throwing this one in the trash and moving on. Well, this was extremely shallow. I don't know how it didn't get picked up when it got dropped, but a brake pad? All right, I'll happily take that chunk out of the way. Time for a Sody Fizz break. Alright, working around the picnic table there. Got 2 signals. One was junky, one was not. And looks like I got the spring to a clothespin. And another penny. This one feels good. It could be a copper. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, come on. Danged old focalizer want to mess with the brother. Now I can't find it in my hand. Here it is. Alright, alright. So, anybody spot a year yet? Anybody? Looks like we got us a 1973 or a 78. Awesome stuff. Alright, still going at it. Got 2 targets out of that hole right there. Both of them pennies. One of them seems a bit crustified. That one there. But, this one's nice and smooth feeling. I do believe that's a copper. Let's see if we can catch a year. Come on, phone. It looks like a... Oh, drop that one. Looks like a 82, maybe? Yep, it's a 82. Loving it. Well, dang, I am just full out penny farming today. Just snagged another one, not too deep down there. Looks like a 1970s model. Sweet stuff. Alrighty, just pulled 3 more coppers out of there, not too deep. An 82, a 77, and a 79. Awesome stuff. Heck yeah. And your boy busts a 1980 copper. Sweet stuff. Okay, super cool piece right out of the hole there. Look at that. I know it's hard to see in this light, but I believe this might have been some type of small soft hammer. The flat butt end here seems to have a little bit of flaring to it, so it has struck a few things in its time. And this end here has that type of denting and marcation you would see if you were peening stuff. So I do believe this was part of a small hammer. But if anybody recognizes that as something else on the thingy thing scale of stuff, please let me know in the comments down below. Hey everybody, still plugging away at it. Still chilly out here. It may be warming up, but I'm in a shady area, and well, that just keeps things on the cool side. You know how it goes. Really enjoying this property. It's got so much great potential, especially with the finds from yesterday, plus that weedy so far today. Yeah, it's going to deliver. I'm digging out lots of trash. That is the name of the game on any new permission, but I've been driving by this place for years, wanting to get in here, and wouldn't it figure the first time I asked, I got a yes. Imagine if I had asked a year ago, or a year and a half ago. You just never know. If there's a place you want to detect, you feel like swinging, you got absolutely nothing to lose by knocking on the door or looking up who the owner is. There's plenty of ways to do that, and tracking them down, making that call, knocking on that door, and getting them to say yes. But yeah, if there's a place you've been just dying to detect, don't waste any time. Get out there, do some door knocking, put on your best smile, and believe that they're going to say yes. And they usually will. Alrighty, back to my sody fizz and then back into the action. Alrighty, banging signal right there. A little on the more modern side, but I'll take it. It'll probably still work. Yeah, about 3 feet away from that sprayer, I get another 1982 penny. This is being a good day for coppers, no doubt about that. Alright everybody, got a strange signal down here and got something strange in the hole. Looks ceramic-y and big. So I'm going to take my time and dig this thing out gentle-like, and we'll take a look at what this is. This could be the best piece of the day. Alright, well this piece just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I'm wondering if it's some sort of insulator for something, but I'm still not 100% sure. This is in the ground with it. Big old chunk of cable there. But I'm going to open up this area, see if I can't get this thing out in one piece, whatever it is. I got it. I'm going to need help identifying it though. It does have one set of markings on it, and that's it. So y'all with electrical knowledge can let me know. Let's turn around and take a look. Alright, that hole got big and nasty, and I just finally had to yank that sucker out of there. Look at that. I don't know what that other end was supposed to look like, but this end Oh, man, that sucker's heavy. This end says GE, made in USA. Awesome stuff. I surely don't know what this is for. Again, one of y'all timers out there that happens to remember these things or something, please clue me in down in the comments. I sure would appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to throw this sucker in the car. Okay, we all know what that is now. Haha, scrap bucket treasure in hand. Well, judging by the internal workings, it can't be too old. It looks like we might have had some type of perfume bottle here. You know, it was something they didn't want refilled. There's a mark on the bottom, but let me see if I can focus in on that. Yeah, we'll have to take a closer look at that. In the wrap up there, looks like some numbers, 72 or 77. Can't really tell. Alright, cool little find in the pouch, swinging on for a little bit longer. It's mystery time again, everybody. Let me flip the camera around and show you this cool little item. Alright, I'm on the back part of the property out here. So much of this property I haven't hit. This is going to take a while, but I'm okay with that. I've been getting beer can signals everywhere, so I've been digging them up to get them out of the way. This turned out to not be a beer can. Looks very interesting. Put your thinking caps on. I'm going to need help with this one. It's very lightweight, so it's not full of something. Let me get it brushed up, see if I can find any markings, and we'll take a real close look at this soon. Alright, well, it cleaned up nice, but I cannot find a single marking on it anywhere. I'll have to try and do a better job at home before the wrap up. And honestly, I just don't know, unless there was a way to pressurize this with some kind of gas and then use the valve to regulate whatever was coming out of that tiny little hole. That's why I'm thinking, was this some kind of torch or something? But I mean, it doesn't look as though it's built to attach to anything else, because there's no threads on this outer edge here, and there's no connection ports anywhere on it. So somehow you filled this and pressurized it a different way. Or was it a disposable little mini torch or something to use when you needed it? Again, I don't see any markings. We will definitely clean this up better at home, and if you know, let me know, because I just gotta know. Alright, we got an old light switch cover plate for when you take a light switch out but needed to cover the hole. We know this is from a light switch because those always have the screws at the top and the bottom, whereas power outlets have the screw in the middle. So that's what that's from. Alright, we're running out of time here. I'm going to start swinging back to the car. You will see me at the next hole or see me in the wrap up. Alright everybody, we have made it. Last signal of the day. Not too far from the Subarat. Let me show you this one. Alright, working my way out of here. Had to dig up a big area just to bust up this root because it had entangled this bad boy. That right there is an old-timey soap dish. Would have hung up in the shower over the spigot or over the spigot for the bathtub itself. But yeah, that's what that is. Soap dish. Awesome stuff. Alright, next time you see me, it'll be at the wrap-up. Alright everyone, it is wrap-up time. Man, lots of good stuff for the scrap bucket today. All this trash will turn into cash eventually, but these are the things that tell the story of life off the property. Different things that were going on. What their life was all about. This is probably one of my favorite pieces here today, is the soap dish. And judging by some of the scratches on here, I think that's actually just a plated copper. So yeah, we'll throw that in the scrap bucket too. I got this giant General Electric piece, GE, made in USA. It's heavy as all get out with one wire going into it. You know, it's a glazed type of ceramic. I'm gonna guess this thing was some type of surge arrestor maybe, but if anybody knows better on that, say so down in the comments. I would appreciate it. Got a modern hose end, a little perfume bottle, into this little hammer, which is what this had to be, possibly for sheet metal work or leather work, I'm not sure, but that's cool. I got a good amount of clad. I ended up with 33 cents, well 34 if you count the buckwheat that came off of the property today. She's a 1942. Good chance for silver being out there. Got this odd piece which really puzzles me. That was the first mystery of the day. I'm going to save that because as soon as I get rid of it, somebody will chime in and say, hey, that's from a this or that, and I'll be like, dang it, now I gotta dig through the trash. This was my favorite find of the day. The knob does work, and you can see now a little bubbling out the front. I had put some oil in it and left it in the sun to do its thing. This was not a torch. I put it on ID Me on Facebook. This was a fire extinguisher. And it was a weird type of fire extinguisher. It was called a Presto. They were made in Maine in like 1940s. And it used chlorobromomethane, which is great at putting out fires, but if you breathe it in, it causes cardiac arrest. So I'm sure some marketing genius was like, trust me, boss, nobody's going to be breathing in during a fire. But eventually they took that chemical off the market. The EPA wouldn't allow it anymore because, you know, people kept dying trying to save their lives. Alright, nice little piece to have in really great shape. Of course, no markings on it. That's because it had a big wraparound label at the time. But I'm going to treasure that little piece for sure. Very unique find. Super happy with that. Shows some great age on the property. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed this adventure. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. But especially the comments, man. That activity, knowing what's going on with y'all and answering your questions and stuff, always makes me feel good. Alright, keep swinging and digging, and never forget, you are only one hole away from a really good day.